Break yourself, fool. It's a way of life, man. Aquarius, it's your turn. Collective messages for Aquarius placements. So I was pulling on your energy. We rolled, you could be dealing with a Pisces or 7 Cancer. Where do I begin? There's a lot to unpack. At the top of the read, we have pathway, privileged lady, and courtship. Now, in the past, clarifying the Ten of Swords, we have resurrection, shake off the past and rise again, reinvent yourself, and you will rise up from the ashes even more powerful. Now, I'm not sure who this page is. If this is not you, Aquarius, you could be dealing with another Aquarius or crush watcher. This could be somebody in your energy. So this page could have been the one responsible for those swords on your back, or this could have been you after the fact, like, you know, after whatever painful ending. And this made you walk away. Equals 19. For something better. I mean, which when when shit's done, you know, whether or not it was in your control, it's done. Now, in the heart of the situation, we got 3 major arcanas. So, transformation was in order. Maybe you didn't see it that way. Maybe Spirit let this happen for a reason. We have death, scorpionic energy. Transformation was needed, and something needed to be ended in order for something new to start. Now, that sounds like very generic advice, right? But the scales needed to be balanced. So, clarifying the death card, we have apotheosis. I know it's hard. I know if this hasn't happened yet, it might. The apotheosis card is a sublime image of a human figure dissolving into the radiant beams of light, symbolizing the sacred process of transcending the mortal form and merging into the boundless expanse of the divine. This breathtaking scene speaks to the ultimate journey of the spiritual evolution, where the limitations of the physical and egoic self are shed to reunite with the ineffable essence that permeates all of existence. You know, we kind of like, this literally symbolizes the death of ego, like the dead king and the woman that's pleading, and the innocent is the one that accepts it wholeheartedly, right? It sucks when we have to learn this way. It's like the long way home. It truly is. And anyone who's been through it, no one wants to see anyone else go through the pain they had to. But sometimes it's necessary. You're going to start a new journey. You may not know everything. And I'm here to tell you that if you could be new in this endeavor, but that does not mean that you might not fall on your face. I'm just saying. Because clarifying the Fool, we have challenges, and that is a Hydra. Like, you shall not pass and shit. I really hope that you weren't in your shadow and your ego, like, fully, because that means it's going to be a whole lot more painful. The challenge card depicts an imposing image, a monstrous 9-headed hydra, rearing its serpentine necks across a path, forming an intimidating obstruction. This fearsome creature symbolizes the myriad of trials and adversities that inevitably arise on our life journeys, daring us to summon our heroic courage, resourcefulness, and tenacity to overcome each daunting test. And we do have the strength card out here. Okay. So, the scales are being balanced. Okay. But after this, you would have paid what was owed. I asked how justice is applied, and you may, more Libra energy, you may have to take a step back. Now, in the challenge, it does look like you are planning for the future. This could be challenged because perhaps you're overthinking it or you're standing in your own way. What seems to be in your subconscious is legacy. So planning this legacy could be the issue. You actually, clarifying the Two of Wands, you could be very stressed out about it actually. Equals 11. You know, all those sorts, another interpretation is that this person did too much, and that's what they're having nightmares about. Now, what is this? This is your energy, Aquarius. Be careful of using too much excessive force. You could also, this is all under the challenge position, so you could be in your head about needing to take quick, brave, impulsive action, but be careful of that because you already did too much, seems like, or you're worried about this. Clarifying the Ten of Pentacles. Test, man. Don't use more strength that you need to. Use inner strength, restraint. If you pass this test, success. This is all in this